Today, 3 pictures with Adaro.
Deeper space.
Hey.
As we usually do, we prepare 3 pictures for you.
Yes.
So we are going to start talking about the beginnings. This photo is kind of actual.
This was dedicated.
The set of Birth of Raw. You began your career many years ago, and almost at the same time was the evolution of Rawstyle. So we want to know how was your beginnings, and also how was the beginnings of the Rawstyle.
Yeah, it was like an exciting period, you know. It was all fresh and new. I think I am like the second wave of raw hardstyle. I think the first guys were Crypsis, B-Front, the Fusion guys, Sani did some darker stuff with the Donkey Rollers, you know, that all came just before that I arrived. And yeah, it was like a fresh period where you felt a little bit like a pioneer. So it was cool for the people, you know. Well, the hardest is always the coolest.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a nice period. I have only good memories of it. First time playing for so many people. Great period.
Now, Rawstyle is something completely different.
It developed, widened a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
What I like in the beginning was that it was more one scene, one hardstyle scene, and guys who play euphoric hardstyle could play our tracks at the end of their sets. And when we were playing, we played the euphoric tracks in the beginning of our sets from those other guys. So it was more one hardstyle scene. That's what I like more than now, because now it's really separated. You know, there are not many people that like soft euphoric hardstyle and the hardest extra raw, you know. So that's a downside for me now.
You like extra raw? It's impossible you to like I don't know, maybe something more melodic or something like that.
Yeah, it's in my head it's possible, but not for a lot of people, you know. It's like there's some kind of, in the fans, not with the artist, but in the fans there are always like 2 groups that don't like each other, you know. And that's not cool to see.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, I think that at the beginnings, I can see that it was most experimental sounds. I don't know how to say, like, you can try something different. You could do this with this kick or something like this. And I don't know if this is the same nowadays or this change, or I don't know.
Yeah, now it's more about the kicks the last years. So in the time when it started, it was more about the atmosphere and the melody, and a lot of the screeches were new, you know.
Yeah.
And it was about patterns of screeches and a vibe, creating a dark, evil vibe, and more. Yeah, the kicks were most of the time as hard as euphoric kicks. But the vibe was totally different and it felt harder.
Yeah.
But I think around 2014 came those harder kicks, and that separated the scene more, you know. And now it's all some tracks are only about kicks.
I'm a natural born killer.
Ta-da.
We have never talked with Qlimax anthem maker. We want to know how was the experience of making you and Adaro as Gunz for Hire. It was in 2013. How was making the Qlimax anthem, and also how was your performance there?
Yeah, the performance and the experience was amazing. You know, it's always a big honor to be invited for Qlimax. Yeah. And we as Gunz for Hire, Randy and me, were very happy to be part of it. And it's a big honor to make the anthem for Qlimax.
We are immortal!
only we have a little bit of mixed feelings about the anthem that we made. Yeah, we never played it again in our sets. Maybe 1 or 2 times, but yeah, we have mixed feelings about it. We think it's an okay track, but maybe we should have done things different. The process was a bit with deadlines and stuff, and we made another idea before that the organizers of the party didn't like, so it was a bit of a rush then to make a new one.
It's a lot of pressure, no?
Was a lot of time pressure. We have mixed feelings about it. It's a big honor, but we should have done things different after looking back.
About the performance, I always thought that it's like a spiritual place. Qlimax is something really different because it's about the show, about the lights, about the sounds, about everything. I always imagine how it feels to be playing in that stage.
That's amazing. You know, that's those are the best gigs that you will get in your life. Adaro, I've been there 2 times. One time as the surprise act, and one time back to back with Zatox. And I hope to be there once again in the future. You know, that's one of my goals.
I want to be there too, seeing you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
For us, it's a dream to be there.
Okay, the last picture.
Yes, with Endymion.
Yeah, this photo is from 2016. Well, as we have seen, you and Endymion have a very extensive relationship, and I want to know, how would you define this relationship and the connection with Endymion?
Yeah, very good. We are also in personal life friends.
Oh.
And I you know, when Endymion was in their hardcore period, I was a fan of Endymion.
Yeah.
And I really respect those guys. They made some really cool classics, and when they started to do more hardstyle, you know, we made some collabs. Now, the last track was Above It All, and we're very happy with how it goes.
No matter the more, we above it all.
Yeah,
So,
I think it
and I think every 1-2 years we make a new track together.
it have a very, very good vibe, this last track.
Yeah.
So that was our mission, to give a really good feeling track.
In fact, we were there in the night that Endymion put the first time. They said that to us, because we have an interview with them in Madrid. They said that it was the first time that they put your track in front of people. And
it was. I remember them sending videos over from Fabric.
It was very, very good.
And talking about future, I know that future is kind of right now, like we don't know. But
with gigs you don't know anything. But with music, I'm more active than ever. You know, I have more time now because I don't have to travel in the weekends. Okay. So I'm in the weekends also in the studio producing, and you can see it with how many tracks I released this year. And in December, I have a new track planned with Kronos and Nicky Milou.
Yeah.
And also on Rawstyle will be released in December. Yeah, I cannot let you hear it yet, but we will announce something online soon. We're really proud on that one. That one is special. I'm
really excited about the Kronos collab, because I don't know, everything you make with Kronos for me is like, oh my god, this is
cool.
Wow.
No one is around, united by the sound. Let me hear you scream, 'cause we're living in a ghost town.
If you like Above It All, and if you like, for example, Ghost Town, then you will like this one. You know, it's in the vibe of Ghost Town, but more with a little bit more feel-good melody.
That's great.
So, okay, that's a
And the
good
vocals of Nicky Malou, really nice singing.
We are going to finish with the last part that we call fast questions.
So we want to know who is your reference in life?
Couple of people, I think, in life, I think guys like Mike Tyson, the boxer, Dutch fighter Peter Aerts, actors Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and in music, for example, the Gypsy Kings. Yeah, a lot of rock bands and stuff. For as producer, I think big examples are The Player, also Angerfist. I really like Mad Dog. So a lot of hardcore producers, I think, are really inspirational to me. And also the guys who made the hardcore music when I grew up, you know, like DJ Promo, Parallel Stock, guys from that period, you know.
Yeah.
Roughneck. Yeah.
Oh, this was a good time in history.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, second one. Which is one of the tracks that you are most proud of?
Of course, The Hound of the Dark, but it's getting older, you know. So if I have to say, like from the last years, always in mind comes My Eyes Spit Fire with Root Convict, because it didn't really break through, you know. It always stayed a little bit underground. I really love that track. I really love it. And the positive side is that it's a bit unknown. Is that always when I play it, people come asking still, what is that track? What is that track? And it's still playable, you know. It's not like it's overplayed. You can still play it every set for. Yeah, I will keep playing it in the future.
And the last question of this interview: what was your dream profession when you was a child? And I don't know if it was to be a DJ.
I think it's something with music, and as a really small child, I don't remember what I was not thinking about working, but maybe actor or something. I was always a movie freak and a music freak, but I can play a little piano as a kid, but not super. So I think something in the music, and if it was not that I was making music myself, I would be behind the scenes working, you know, like at a record label or organization or something.
So
just like every work, I like more when it goes about music, you know?
Yeah. So you were always connected to music.
Yeah, when I'm too old to be on stage, I'm gonna be a ghost producer. And when I feel like I don't want to make hardstyle anymore, I'm gonna make other music, you know. So but I think I will always make hardstyle.
Well, music has no age, so
for me too. Yeah,
that's perfect. Okay, well, this was everything. I hope that you enjoy this interview as much we did. And
of course.
See you. I don't know. But see you. We hope to see you.
Hope to see you soon in Fabric or maybe in Qlimax or whatever.
Yeah. I hope really soon. You know, you cannot say when it will happen again, but let's hope all for the best and that everybody stays healthy and that we can party together in the future.
Yeah, we hope to.
Well, see you soon and stay safe.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Won't lose any battle 'cause we are dynamite.